ఈనాటి ముఖ్య అతిథికి పరిచయం అవసరమైన వ్యక్తి Mr. Gupta, a journalist who has shown exceptional brilliance, commitment and dedication to his profession, is undoubtedly one of the excellent, finest journalists of India, as we all know. Until 2014, he served as editor-in-chief of the Indian Express for 19 years. His columns, National Interest, were collected and compiled as a book, Anticipating India. Mr. Shekhar Gupta is also famous with his TV talk show, Walk the Talk. After walking the talk in his own life, not surprisingly, he was bestowed with the honor of the Padma Bhushan by the Indian government. Several laurels in his journey. We now request Sakshi Media Chairperson, Srimati Bharathi Reddy, to felicitate our chief guest today, after which we will request our chief guest to address the gathering. Sir, I request you to say a few words and address the gathering.
Well, thank you very much. I am really flattered to be here and to be given this honor, and I will tell you why. There are so many things. I love my job so much as a journalist because every day I discover new things. People think that journalists think they know everything. And as they become more senior, as they become pundits, in fact, I say there are three categories of journalists. There are reporters, then there are thinkers, and then there are thoughters. And thoughters are people who've thought everything through. But really, if you get out of your ivory tower, and if you travel in the country and elsewhere, but particularly in our country, every day you learn something new. So I learned something today that I know. Although I have traveled in Andhra, what used to be Andhra, several times during elections, I've written two parts of my series, Writing for the Wall, from Andhra. I knew very little about Telugu society at the twin state now, which is Andhra and Telangana. And also, I knew so little about the good work that's going on here. Your mountaineer who tragically passed away recently in Argentina. Nobody had heard of him in India until then. And he had such remarkable achievements. In fact, I was again reminded of him seeing his name here. It again gave me a sense. Look at these two young children who've climbed the Everest. A wonderful officer who's bringing them up in this series of schools which is running all over. I see someone else running an NGO looking after orphans. So, wonderful things are happening in your state, in your states, I would say, and in your Telugu society. You know, with Northwalas, for us, everything south of the Vindhyas used to be Madrasi. Then, in the course of time, we figured out Tamil Nadu, we figured out a little bit, everybody figures out Kerala because there's a Malayali in everybody's life, wherever you are. But somehow, we did not know sufficiently about Andhra, and I think, and Telugu society. That began to change, one with the rise of N.T. Ramarao, and second with the rise of Narasimha Rao as our Prime Minister, who I respect very much, and I'm very happy to notice that at least finally something is named after Narasimha Rao in this country. That's the highway coming in from the airport to the city of Hyderabad. I've also had the privilege of I can claim to have had the professional friendship of late Shri YS Bharathi, who I thought was one of the most astute politicians in India. And if fate had not taken him away the way he did, it did, then I think the history of the Congress party and the history of this election may have been different. It may not have been radically or dramatically different, but it may have been different. Also, it's given me an opportunity. Mr. Neval is not here, but see, a Haryanvi has to travel all the way to Hyderabad to present an award to a fellow Haryanvi on behalf of his daughter, who's the pride of Telangana and the pride of Hyderabad. So that is the beauty of India. All of us are becoming cosmopolitan, but we are still not learning enough about ourselves and about each other. It's helped me learn today. I was so so touched to, again, and so honored to be honoring the lady Jyoti Reddy, who used to earn 5 rupees a day breaking stones, and she's now running a software company in America. These are really genuine success stories of India. And I think this gives you a feeling that aspirational India is not a joke. Aspirational India is not a fantasy. It is a dream which is already being realized. So thank you very much. Also, thank you very much for suffering me speaking in English. I'm sorry, my Telugu is no better than my Chinese, which may not even be as good as Mr. Modi's Chinese. But thank you very much once again. And I have to say that I don't know you very much, but you are the most energetic anchor I have seen, because you've kept it going without showing even a crease of fatigue. So
thank you, sir. Honored. Thank you very much for your insightful and inspiring words, sir.